Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is Making It Happen with Mary and I am Mary. Today's video, y'all, I have been asked so many times, can you please tell me your thoughts on this year's Vanilla Bean Noel? Because y'all, if you've been in the Bath & Body Works game for a minute, we all know how they have done her well and they've done her dirty, and I'm talking dirty, dirty. For a few years there, we were calling her in our community Vanilla Bean No Smell. And it was sad. It was very sad because she used to be a very beautiful scent. However, last year was the first year that we got her back again in that powerhouse strength. This was last year's version of Vanilla Bean Noel. I fell in love with it. I bought it in every form available, and I stocked up on it. Because I was scared, y'all. I was genuinely scared that this year when they brought Vanilla Bean Noel back, that it wouldn't be done right again. Because previous to last year, the last time she was done correctly was 2019. This was the 2019 packaging. I literally think I have like that much in there because I was using her so sparingly over the years until last year. Now I feel like I can spray away. Scent notes on Vanilla Bean Noel is fresh vanilla bean, warm caramel, sugar cookies, whipped cream, and snow-kissed musk. I'm going to start off with the 2019 version. So good. It's like sugar cookie, caramel, vanilla, everything that, if you are a vanilla hoe like myself, because I am a certified vanilla hoe on patrol, and I'm telling you, this was the be all and end all when it came to vanillas. Those few years that we got crap, Vanilla Bean No Smell, and then last year, the gods smiled upon us and they gave us her back. And she still is amazing. However, I will say, the 2019 version, you def get a bit more of the sugar cookie and the caramel. It's just a tiny bit stronger, but it's still, this was still absolutely fabulous, and I was in love with it. So this year's version. Oh, this year's version. What do you think? What do you think I'm going to say? What do you think I'm going to say? Well, you'll be pleased to know I actually think this year's version is even closer to the 2019. Yes, you guys! Because in this year's version, I feel like that sugar cookie note and the caramel note is even stronger than it was in last year's version. Now, I ain't getting rid of any of these versions because as a vanilla hoe, I want all of them. And I'm going to use all of them, but I'm super glad to say that this year's version, y'all, they did her right. And not just right, like they amped it up, like I said, with that caramel and the sugar cookie. I'm super impressed with it. I don't know if I need everything in this year's collection because I did get a lot from last year. I might wait until SAS and maybe pick up another body wash or possibly maybe one more body cream. I still have a few, but I use that year round, like year round. Before I get too much further though, today's lip is of course by me, y'all. I don't think I've showed this one. It's part of that new Festive Flirts collection, but I don't think I've actually showed her. It's Ho Ho Hottie. Look at Ho Ho Hottie, y'all. Look at how pretty she is. Yes, she is color changing on the lips. She smells and tastes like hot cocoa, but she's got that beautiful gold sparkle and I love it. It's not a super color changer. It is pH balanced, so it's kind of like a lighter, dustier rose. It's not that super bright pink. And this one has been a fan favorite thus far, y'all. No lie. So make sure you get over to Banger Beauty by Mary, check out the Festive Flirts collection, and let's get back into this video. Okay. Damn, y'all, your girl needs a little sip. Hold on. And yes, it is coffee in my Christmas mug. I promise. No, I do have some comparisons. Some of these I've shown you before, but there's one other one I've kind of been seeing trending this year. So I wanted to just kind of point it out. Oh, and before I forget, y'all, the longevity on this year's version, I have been able to get a good 4 hours of wear out of her, which is pretty good for Vanilla Bean Noel. I ain't gonna lie. I don't ever expect to get 8 hours of wear out of a body spray anymore. I just don't. It is what it is. We've all talked about this in the community in regards to the standards that Bath & Body Works seems to continuously fall short of. They used to release powerhouses consistently, and I feel like over the years, it's just changed so much. And yeah, it's just changed a lot. I am pleased to say, though, that your girl is going to be bringing out body sprays in my collection coming in the next month or so. I was really hoping to get it out in time for Christmas. It didn't happen, but I'm very happy to say that not only is my formulation alcohol-free, it also doubles as a moisturizer for your skin, and the scent retention and projection is fire. Absolute fire. But we won't get into that. I'll get into that more later. I want to talk about some vanilla scents because my inner vanilla hoe is just tingling. She's tingling, baby, tingling. Now, some of the ones I've definitely seen over the years it compared to is Wrapped in Vanilla. Wrapped in Vanilla is probably one of my top 3 vanilla scents ever from Bath & Body Works. Scent notes is soft vanilla, velvet sugar, and chantilly creme. And of course, true to Bath & Body Works standard procedure, we saw her once and never again. Oh my God, so good. It is a beautiful, rich vanilla that has this sugary note, but it also has like this creme, that chantilly creme, creamy vibe to it that's very much not like what Vanilla Bean Noel is. This is kind of richer, more could be comparable to an actual like perfume, and I love it. I really, really wish Bath & Body Works would bring this back and bring it back correctly is my key word. Because I think if they ever did bring her back, I would be very scared about what they did to her. It's like, you know the formulation, you did it once, why can't you do it again? Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. But comparing these two to each other, yes, they're both beautiful vanillas, but this has more of like bakery, sugar cookie, caramel type of a vibe, whereas this is more like a sophisticated vanilla, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense to y'all, because a lot of people have asked me, well, how can you tell a difference? Some body sprays or even perfumes give off more, instead of true gourmand, they give off more sophisticated gourmand because they're a little more complex. They have a little bit of musky note in them, or they have more depth to them than just your standard gourmand scent. So I hope that kind of helps with some people wondering about the difference between these two. Are they the same? Absolutely not! They are not. Another one I've seen a lot over the years is Bare Vanilla by Victoria's Secret. I absolutely love Bare Vanilla. I've been using her for forever and a day. She is a staple in my Vanilla Hoe collection. She is a must. I probably will always have a bottle of that. It's whipped vanilla and soft cashmere. It's a beautiful vanilla scent, but it has like those notes of like snowflakes and cashmere, that same type of a cashmere note. It's not as loud as what's in snowflakes and cashmere, but that cashmere note is still there. It kind of gives it a different vibe completely. This also is a warmer vanilla. It almost smells like the type of vanilla I would reach for more in the summer months. It almost smells like there's ambery notes in here as well, but in comparison to Vanilla Bean Noel. No, the Vanilla Bean Noel is so much more gourmand, and in ways it actually is a tiny bit more complex than Bare Vanilla from Victoria's Secret. I love Bare Vanilla, but I'm kind of a little bit more a gourmand vanilla hoe, especially in the winter months. Like, I want to smell like a snack. Like, you're ready to get up in there, baby, because that smells so damn good. That is what this gives. Bare Vanilla does not scream that. It's kind of like a softer, sunnier, warmer type of vanilla. I love them both, but they both have a special time and place. And this season is definitely Vanilla Bean Noel. Two more comparisons, y'all, two more. The one I have seen repetitively over and over and over throughout the years, like literally the last 6 years, is probably none other than Christmas Cookies. She was from the Land of Sweets collection back in 2019. This collection was fire. That entire collection was fire. And it's very rare the Bath & Body anymore puts out an entire collection that is smoking on fire. You can see I only have a little bit of the spray, but I do have a complete set in my backups downstairs in the basement. Temperature controlled. I know that sucker, she's gonna be beautiful when I pull her out. So I do feel free to use up what I have this year for this Christmas. I kind of go sparing with her because they brought back Christmas cookies over the years. However, it's never been quite the same. Christmas Cookies has scent notes of, let's see, creamy cookie dough, almond biscotti, and caramel wood. Y'all, I've said it many, many a time. This is probably my absolute favorite vanilla from Bath & Body Works ever. Like, ever. In this packaging, though, it's specifically this packaging. It absolutely screams sugar, like pure cookie gourmand bliss. You definitely get the almond biscotti mixed in there with that vanilla. There's caramel notes as well. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm telling you, I think I've said this in other videos. This and Saltwater Breeze would be my desert island scents. If I could only pick two for the rest of my life, it would be those two, and I absolutely am in love with them both. This is, I'm telling you, I am in love with this scent, and the lotion. If I could ever find a way to replicate this scent, I'm going to do it. Because it is so freaking amazing. It's even more gourmand, I feel like, in the lotion than the spray. But in comparison to Vanilla Bean Noel, no, this is actually way softer in ways than this beast here. This sucker, she slays, honey, all day. Like, to put it in perspective, as much as I love this one, there's just no comparison. There's no comparison. I absolutely adore this scent. So no, they are nothing alike in my opinion. The very last one I want to talk about, because I have seen this pop up the last 2 years, and I don't think I mentioned it last year, but I have seen it being compared to Vanilla Amber Bourbon by Victoria's Secret. She was released last year. I want to say it was last winter. That collection was fire. The collection that this was in, the whole collection was fire. Scent notes is Vanilla Amber, stirs into smooth bourbon and orchid. Like, I'm just gonna say it. The people out there that are saying this smells like this, I wouldn't trust a damn word they gotta say, honestly, because these smell nothing alike. Like, I'm sorry, that's the only reaction I can give to that, y'all. Like this, you 100% get amber and bourbon. Bourbon in it, baby. Definitely comes across boozy. Honey, there ain't nothing boozy about Vanilla Bean Noel. Are you high? I just gotta ask. Completely different. They are not the same. Quit telling people this shit. I seen it on Instagram. I saw it again on TikTok. And these are not like super well-known influencers. However, they still have an audience. And I'm like, I don't want to be a bee and get in the comments and be like, don't trust this person. They lying to you, sis. but I want to so bad sometimes. It's bad, y'all. If you see those on TikTok, tag me in the comments. In fact, if you see any crazy comparison on TikTok, social media, tag your girl in the comments on those videos because I want to have a good laugh too. Yeah, y'all, that is my final thoughts review and comparison on this year's version of Vanilla Bean Noel. They did her right. I think she's gorgeous. Oh, yeah, she actually smells much closer to the 2019 version than even last year. So I'm very, very happy to report that, considering we've had some flubs this holiday season. At least they got Vanilla Bean Noel right, baby. Hell yes, hell yes. But make sure you get over to Banger Beauty by Mary. Check out Ho Ho Hottie. Yep, Ho Ho Hottie. And the other ones in the Festive Flirts collection, Slade and Candy Cane Queen. And we're at my favorite part, you guys. Ready? Like, comment, subscribe, and ding the bell so you're alerted every single time your girl uploads. And I will see you in the next one. All right, you guys. Bye-bye.